What's up, guys? This is Will, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the iPhone 7 after using it for about a week. Now, I didn't do an unboxing of this phone because there's thousands of unboxings out there, but I did go ahead and pick up the iPhone 7. I got the 128 gigabyte version of it, but if for some reason you haven't seen what comes in the box, you get your paperwork and stuff like that, your stickers and all that in this container here. You get your earbuds, you get your little dongle right there, and you also get your your charging brick and your lightning cable, which I have right here. But that's all that comes in the box. I was waiting on the iPhone 7 Plus to come into stores. But it's not in stores yet. I just noticed this morning looking on, I see Best Buy has some of them in, but they have the 32 gigabyte and it's also the rose gold, which I don't want. So end up picking this one up, and I just want to talk about what I think about it after using it for about a week. As you can see, I got the black one. So let's talk about the design of it. I like the new black color. That's awesome. I like how they got the black Apple logo right there. From the difference between my 6S Plus, no antenna lines showing on the back of it. They do still have them, but I like the way they did this, especially on the black one. You can barely even tell they're there. This is my first time having the 4.7 screen one. The smaller iPhone. I've had the 5s, the 4s, the 6 Plus, the 6S Plus, but this is my first time having this size right here. I like the idea if you can touch all four corners with ease on this phone. The 4.7 inch screen is a little bit small for me because I like bigger screens. But it works. I mean, it works. It's doable. You can watch your videos and movies and all that stuff on it. Just a smaller screen. So I can see people that don't like big phones or like big screens or have small hands. This is the perfect size for them. The next thing I want to talk about is the performance of this. This has the A10 Fusion chip, and I'm telling you what, this thing is fast, man. I don't have any hiccups. If you go into an app, it goes into it real fast, closing everything. I mean, anything you want to do, you throw at it. This thing is fast, man. It doesn't, that's one thing about it. A lot of the apps, just about all the apps are optimized for iOS 10, and everything just works fine, man. And I don't have any problems with that at all. So let's go and talk about the cameras on this. The rear-facing camera now has the stabilization, so that's great. Videos look good, pictures look good. I'll have a video sample video coming out probably sometime pretty soon, and it takes excellent video. I mean, it's real sharp and clear, and the pictures look good also. It's not as good as the Samsung phones, but you know it's still it's good. You know, Apple make pretty good cameras a lot of the times. They're not as vibrant as the Samsungs or some of the other phones, but they're really good. The front camera on it is just okay in my opinion. It'll do for most people for what they want. So let's talk about the capacitive button or sensor or whatever they're calling this now. I like it. Took just a little while to get used to, but now I don't even notice that that I'm not actually pushing a button, and it works fine for me. It works 100% of the time. The fingerprint sensor on it is great, but it does take a little bit of getting used to if you're used to the actual button being there. So that's fine right there. Now the screen on this, the IPS 1334 by 750p display, it's okay, but I think it's time for Apple to step the game up. Compared to the Samsung Galaxy 7, This is 326 PPI on here. But, you know, with the naked eye by itself, it looks fine. But if you got it next to one of these other phones with higher specs streams, then you're definitely going to see the difference. And I just think it's time for them to step the game up on this, especially this one here, because when you got phones like the ZTE Z Max Pro that cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars less than this, and you're getting a better looking stream, then yeah, it's time for them to step the game up on that. So, but it's you know, the stream's okay. The fact that it doesn't have the headphone jack is no big deal to me, because I rarely listen at music or plug headphones in or anything to my phones. Most of the time I use the speakers that are on the device to listen at, you know, whatever I'm viewing for audio. So the dual speakers on this phone, they're great. You know, they sound good. It's a good addition to it. They're not the best speakers that are on cell phones, but they sound good, and they, you know, for whatever I'm looking or viewing and need the audio, they work great. So not having the headphone jack on here is not a big deal to me. So, but other people are having problems with that, and I can see where it would come into play sometimes. But I've used the dongle on it, and everything sounds good. You just, you know, you may have to buy you another dongle and keep it or whatever. But as far as battery life, I'm getting great battery life out of this phone. The standby time is excellent, which is always on Apple phones. But as you can see right here, I got about 5 hours, 5 hours, 35 minutes of screen on time, and just about 15 hours of standby time right there. So that's averaging too. I get that all the time on the phone. So it's pretty good, the battery life. I can't complain about that. So overall, I think this is a fantastic phone. It works flawlessly. I can see why people love the Apple product. The updates, I've got about 2 updates since I've had it within the last week. And you get great battery life on it. So my opinion of the phone, it's a great phone. The only thing with me, the screen size is a little smaller than what I like, but I knew that when I picked it up. And that's why I don't know if it's enough of an upgrade for me to get rid of my 6S Plus. So I'm in the stage where I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this and get rid of my 6S Plus, or take this back and just keep my 6S Plus and wait till next year for the next iPhone. So we'll see on that. I am also looking at the LG V20, picking that up. So that's my look at this, at the iPhone 7 after a week. I'll have a video sample put up on my channel pretty soon, some videos that I took with it. And yeah, if you like the video, man, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed for future content. And catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.